What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Juiced Up Jobbers. I know, we're going live on NFL Playoff Sunday, but we got to do what we got to do. We got an hour until the Eagles versus the Commanders game. We got more hours until we all pray together in a fucking circle and pray that the Buffalo Bills can get the fucking job done. We don't have another situation of 13 seconds for Patrick Mahomes. But we can all pray. But we are here today for our Royal Rumble predictions. Yes, I know it's a week early. Anything can be added to the Royal Rumble match card. But to be realistic, there's already two matches, both Rumble matches. And one of those matches is the best 2 out of 3 falls. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is all we're getting right here. Wouldn't be surprised.
And also, not to mention, you forgot that it's a ladder match for the WWE title. So you know they're going to give it time.
Well, yeah, I was getting to that, you know.
Sorry, I'm like, get to
but
the point.
I am getting to the point. Just like Cody has his kingdom, the Chiefs have their kingdom, and they both need to crumble. No, seriously, bro. Seriously.
You know what, RJ? That is poetic. God bless you. I hope every time you have a cup of coffee, it's at the perfect temperature for you to drink and consume.
But before all of that, as you guys can see, Chris is not here today. He's not feeling very well. He's feeling under the weather. So I am going to be the one that has to address, you know, the so-called elephant in the room. As of, I want to say last week, we'll just say as of last week, the Juiced Up Jobbers now only consist of me, Chris, and Alex at the moment. There were some differences between, you know, everybody else about timing and creations and where the podcast needed to go and how we need 100% and everything like that. Some couldn't do it. Understandable. It was not a personal thing. It's more of a business decision. You know, me and Chris started this podcast trying to make this something that we could really do something with this. This isn't just a hobby. This isn't something that we just do on Sunday to talk that talk and whatever. Because if that was the case, we have Messenger, we have Discord. So it's things we didn't want to do, but when it comes to taking this podcast as seriously as me and Chris do, and as well as Alex, changes have to be made. I don't want to sound corny, but I do wish them the best in their future endeavors, whatever that may be, still making content, doing their own podcasts or anything. But I just feel like we had two different viewpoints and going in two different directions, and I just felt like we had to do what was best for the podcast. But that's that. Let me get the comments back.
Another thing I want to add, if you don't mind, Axel, as well.
No, go ahead.
If they're watching this, Eli, Shush, this is straight up how I perceive it. Me and Axel and probably Chris are the same way. The doors are always open, but it has to be seen as commitment. We got to see that you guys are seeing this 100% effort. We want you guys to know how to balance real life and the podcast. It is possible. It's possible. But if you prioritize one over the other, we totally understand that. Life happens, but don't let it affect you mentally to the point where, you know, to some fans, to some people, you seem disinterested. Because I know wrestling, you're not disinterested. It's a topic we all love. But when you're putting something over the other, you could tell that it's a mental strain. If there's a time where you realize I can manage both, balance it out, reach out to us, and we'll see what we can do a camaraderie, whether it's you being recurring people or permanent fixed again.
And that's all it is. Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to make money off of this. I'm not trying to work my whole life. If I could get paid and go and get other things just talking about wrestling, I'm going to do that. But I just had to address that. Chris wanted to get it addressed today. So now that that's that, hopefully everybody can understand. Hopefully there's no ill will because it's, again, not personal. It's a business decision and mental health comes first. At the end of the day, that's just what it is. Don't overkill yourself trying to do so many things. Stick to one thing until you can do multiple things. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard for me doing this podcast because after this podcast, I got to go straight to work. But you got to make it work, you know? But let's get on to the subject at hand. The 2025 Royal Rumble. As I said in the beginning, the match card consists of 4 matches. We have, obviously, the Women's Royal Rumble, the Men's Royal Rumble, the 2 out of 3 for the tag team titles that haven't been defended on a PLE since WrestleMania, which is crazy. And then, of course, the ladder match between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, where Kevin should win. But
we'll talk about it for the predictions.
We'll talk about it. But just to get right into it, the 2 out of 3 falls, the tag team titles, DIY versus the Motor City Machine Guns. Alex, how you feeling about this? Because honestly, both tag teams, in my opinion, they just not hitting.
It's horrible, really, because when you see it on paper, look at it on paper. DIY versus the Motor City Machine Guns. Almost in any other promotion, sadly, that would be either a semi-main event or, if possible, a main event closing match, especially with a 2 out of 3 stipulation. But it's back to the status quo where we've talked about it on multiple podcasts, where Triple H only knows how to book in the moment finishes and not a continuation of the story. To where the fact that what, how long has it been already? 3 months, 4 months, maybe since Motor City Machine Guns debuted in WWE.
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't even remember how long ago they debuted. That's how bad I got disinterested in the Motor City Machine Guns. I forgot how long they debuted. And now they're going against DIY, who I forgot were heels at the moment. Now I'm like, why should I care? Yes, the 2 out of 3 stipulation is going to give them time to kill the tear the house down and all that stuff because they're amazing performers. But why should I care? I don't care for either or. In my context, I feel like maybe the Motor City Machine Guns win this one again. Just Motor City Machine Guns win just to give us that. Oh, maybe they'll be at WrestleMania. But honestly, I don't care for the match, brother. I don't.
My issue is you have two. Granted, I don't know if the injury. I think Montez Ford is the one who's injured, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if the injury to Montez has anything to do with this, but I just see two tag teams that just flip flop the championships for the last couple of months. You have DIY, who are now what? 2-time tag team champions. They won it, lost it to the Bloodline for no fucking reason. Let's be real. And then the Motor City Machine Guns beat the Bloodline for no fucking reason. And then they lose it to DIY. They turn heel, and now we're here. It's like, don't get me wrong. We're going to have an amazing match. It's going to be amazing. There's going to be so many things that normal WWE fans don't really see. But as far as the storyline and shit, it's hard for me to pick a winner, but I could see them going the DIY route because, bro, you're not going to have them turn heel, have multiple music changes almost every fucking week. Like, pick a theme song for these dudes. Like, it will never not be Rebel Heart, no matter what you do with Johnny Gargano. Just pick a theme song, keep it with them. But if you don't have them win, I feel like the entirety of the DIY heel turn, Johnny Gargano being a heel, would be so fucking pointless. Because what more do you do? Like, what? So they win, Motor City Machine Guns win, and then what? DIY goes on a frenzy, and then they... I just don't see where we go from here. Unless the Street Profits do come back, Montez Ford is... Honestly, right now, there needs to be a chamber match for the tag team titles. That's what I feel.
We haven't seen one in ages. We haven't seen
one in ages, and I feel like this year should be a year where we have a tag team title elimination chamber because these solo stories ain't kicking it for the tag team division. It's really, I don't know what's Triple H's. He was doing good, and now he's slipping into the Vince mold. It's like
and this is coming from the guy during the NXT era where he made us care about the tag. Bro, you made the Undisputed Era be main eventers in NXT. Why can't you do the same for the tag team division? You have a track record. You had the Ascension. You had Undisputed Era.
I almost said American Made. You had Chad Gable and American Alpha. You had Enzo and Cass. Like,
yeah, the Revival. Boom.
It's like, but now that he's on the main roster, it's like he lost everything. Yes, sir, Chris, you already know we're going to keep the pod going. Shout out to all 15 people who are here with us. Again, I know it is not Super Bowl, but Championship Sunday. Championship Sunday. So appreciate everybody who's here. Y'all are some real ones. But don't forget to like that video and share. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Trust me. Because when we get closer and closer to another Jeopardy, you're going to want to be here for those. Best believe.
Yes.
But, how's your day? My day's going all right. You know, these predictions. Shout out to Ronda Rousey. It's my favorite Ronda Rousey, too. If you know, you know. But, yeah, so my pick is going to be DIY because I just don't see how you do all this buildup just to have them lose because then the heel turns pointless. Because what are you going to do? Have them lose and then Tommaso's going to turn on Johnny and then Johnny's going to go to a babyface? But then again, I could see it. Then again, I could see it.
That's why I'm going with the Motor City Machine Guns. Maybe they don't want to give us. They're probably going to give us Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa at next month's Saturday night's main event or something.
Next month, and then that's the other thing. These Saturday night main events, don't do too many this year, please. Please don't.
We know they're supposed to be glorified house shows with on TV, but don't do it.
And that's another thing. For all the people watching, if you watched the first Saturday night's main event and thought that after that, anything else was going to happen. And I don't know what to tell you. After the first one, I got it through my head. Glorified house show, no title changes, no nothing. That's just what it is. It's a glorified house show. Just know DIY is the best when it comes to 2 out of 3 falls. That's another thing. But on to the next, because honestly, I get that it is the WWE Championship match, but we're not fucking worried about that. We're worried about the Royal fucking Rumble. So let's get into this ladder match. Kevin Owens should fucking win, man.
You know it's not gonna happen though, bro.
If this was another era, bro. If this was another era where they actually were able to book feuds without titles, bro, when it really comes down to it, Randy versus Cody don't need a fucking championship, bro. Just like I felt with Roman and The Rock, there's certain feuds that don't need titles. So why, like I said yesterday, why not have Randy come back and realize, motherfucker, the only reason I got pile drived is because I was defending yo shit. I had enough time to be off to realize, yo, Cody, you did fuck up. Mm-hmm. How the hell do you team with Roman? You know what? I'm going to come back and I'm going to beat your ass and help Kevin. But we're in a different era. We know that's not going to happen. It's just, oh, man.
Now, if you would have told me this was booked in, I'm going to say it straight up, in 2021, 2022 AEW, I would have believed you saying that Kevin would have beaten Cody during that time era. But since we're in WWE and during this time frame, you know Cody's going to win. Is the match going to kill? Absolutely. I'll never discredit both their in-ring abilities. I'm not going to lie to you, if I see Cody try to do a Cody cutter from the top of the ladder, jump in there and do that cool spot. As corny as it sounds, it'll be a good spot, and you know that. As much as we don't like Cody, it'll be a good spot. Or if he tries to do a crossroads from the top of the ladder, I don't know how he's going to do it, but I think it's going to be scary. Or package pile driver through the ladders, something. But to me, honestly, the match is going to kill. I think they're going to give him 20 to 25 minutes of airtime. And then boom.
Cody is about to grab the title. Orton slides in, climb the ladder, RKO. I fucking wish. But that's the fate that's going to be Kevin Owens. I can see Kevin Owens. Maybe he pile drives Cody through a fucking table. Mm-hmm. But then I can see Kevin Owens slowly going up the ladder.
I mean, Cody cutter.
No, then Randy Orton.
RKO's Kevin Owens.
Looks at him. Grabs him by his legs, swings him, RKO. Helps Cody. But do we finally fucking get it? Because Kevin Owens versus Randy is not going to be at Mania.
That's going to be Elimination Chamber.
That's going to be a chamber match. So
versus is in Canada. It's in Canada. You want to give Kevin Owens
do we get Randy finally being Randy and being like, bro, you're only champion now because I fucking saved you, so give me my shot. Like, do we get that? Is Randy in the Rumble? Because we've seen Rumbles before where that one Rumble when it was Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens for the IC title. Kevin Owens lost. The motherfucker, both of them were in the Rumble. So could we still see? And that's another thing. That's why I say this double win thing is a possibility because Randy could still be in the fucking Rumble and we just don't know it. So, but as much as I hate to say this, it sucks. We're going to have to see Cody Rhodes hold up 2 championships again. I didn't like it when Roman did it either, guys. So I don't want to hear, but when Roman did it was. I don't like it with Roman either.
Axel didn't like it. I was there.
I don't.
Roman when he retained the title at 39. So do not say Axel liked it when Roman retained.
I don't know, but I just hope Kevin Owens gets some type of flowers. I mean, he is now the only man to have Stone Cold Steve Austin come out of retirement to have a match. And now is the only man to have Shawn Michaels take out the fucking Sweet Chin Music again. So, I mean, there's that, right?
Mm-hmm. I guess.
I guess. What was your biggest accomplishment, Kevin Owens? I made Shawn.
Sweet Chin Music by Shawn Michaels.
I got Sweet Chin Music by bald Shawn Michaels. Yeah, because that one match never happened.
yeah, we want to talk about it.
What up, Matt? What up, everybody? Again, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you're here, like the video. It helps us a lot with the algorithm and all that. And again, I know it's Championship Sunday, Eagles, Commanders. Some of y'all are fans of those. Y'all getting ready. Appreciate you guys for the ones who are here. But we're done with the 2 matches. Again, I feel like we're going to be good with this 4 card. Maybe because I don't really see what they could throw in there right now. Unless,
I'm not, they're not, they're not
unless,
they're not gonna get
unless,
a match. They're not
no,
gonna
no,
get
no, 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 not even because Liv Morgan and Bianca already declared for the Rumble, so they won't have their tag match there. I mean, they could, but I don't see why you would do that. Yeah, I really don't see anything else being added. I mean, if it does, I mean, shit, cope, I guess. But listen, listen, I'm a star your shit. I agree. I was a big supporter of Gunther. I don't know, again, if it's the fact that Braun Breaker's in the mid-card and Ilya Dragunov got injured. But the title reign just ain't hitting. Cody's, I knew this was going to happen. Because when you revolve something around finishing a story, and that's the main fucking focus of what you're trying to do, everything after that was going to have an issue. And matches are good. The wrestling quality is good. But the story build up, it just have it. He already finished the story, so what other stories does he have?
Also, the fact that, we're going to be close to a year with this title reign, right? And the fact that just now,
that's crazy.
Kevin Owens is the only one that has an integral storyline that makes sense and we're invested in. Despite us knowing what the outcome is going to be, is kind of sad. Like, yes, Cody, you had great matches, fantastic matches. But all these stories are like, wow, it took you guys almost a full year to give him a decent storyline.
And we get it. He's not booking. He's not the one making the stories. But if this is the best you can come up with for somebody who y'all were pushing to be a champion, y'all set him up for failure, bro.
No, yeah, I'm sorry, but Triple H, this was on you. Because I would have been okay. This is me coming from a guy that for the past years saying that I stopped liking Cody Rhodes when he was in the Bullet Club era to now, calling him mid-card Rhodes for the longest time. If you would have given me a storyline to be invested in, my little jabs would have been gone, right? But now I'm just like, how am I supposed to be invested in this guy? Like, I'm just like, what the hell?
Everything was the story. Like, and I'll still stick to it. If Cody would have won the first time, I feel like his title reign would have been a lot better. But a lot of people don't see that. And I understand. Not everybody's going to agree with shit. But I really feel like if Cody would have won the first time, it would have been better. But they chose to go for the 1,000 days. And that's just how it is. I think to make Cody interesting again, they got to turn him heel. That's the thing, though. I feel like they're so scared to do it, though.
I've seen Cody Rhodes do heel promos during Bullet Club. Even though I did not like Bullet Club era Cody Rhodes, I cannot deny the fact that he was vicious. He was merciless. There's a reason why they called him a Homelander when the first introduction of the boys were around and became blonde. This man could eviscerate you with a promo. He was one of those people that, yes, he did minimal profanity, not the level of MJF, but when he told you something, he sounded evil.
And I mean, it's like they try to bring it out, like when he said what he said to Kevin Owens, like they try to have him have this strong, like, voice and everything. And it's like they show little snippets here and there, but it's like, just do it. You didn't do it with Cena. I get that Cody's over with the kids, but that's what would make him interesting. And I mean,
here's the thing too. You have his nickname, the American Nightmare. That's not a babyface nickname.
There's that as well. Oh, shout out to the 23 people in the live right now.
Oh, thank you.
Love y'all. If y'all here, like the video. If you're new here, subscribe. Royal Rumble predictions are going on right now. And we got so much more. Again, y'all don't ever want to miss out on Jeopardies, bro. You never want to.
Oh, no. Shadow, when we do Jeopardies, man, it is a blast. People are jabbing left and right. Brains are rotting. Brains are just going kaboom.
You see, but this is okay, though. We've seen Cody without the blonde hair. He had the black.
Yeah, that's
or the brownish black.
No, his hair color is naturally black.
The shit look different. The shit look different in different lights. But so we've seen it before, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been years since I see Cody Rhodes with black hair. I don't think I'm gonna be used to it. And the last time I saw that is when he was whoa, Lord is smoking mirrors.
But again, the nickname. The American Nightmare. It's like
American Dream makes sense when he's a babyface. The Nature Boy makes sense. It could be both a good guy and a bad guy. The American Nightmare. Since everybody is so patriotic, God bless America. If you hear the American Nightmare, is going to be a champion this year. I feel like he's on fire.
Hello.
Jacob Fatu.
Listen.
States champion.
Listen, and I said that, and somebody on my video literally said, no, don't have Jacob take the title off of Shinsuke. What is Shinsuke doing with the title right now?
Or, you know what? I don't care. If you want to keep Shinsuke heel, perfectly fine. Give him a transitional babyface or a babyface, and you're like, oh yay, title, loses to Jacob Fatu, and you're like, oh, who cares if he lost the US title? I'll be okay with that. Fine, whatever.
He don't even got to be babyface because they had that little interaction on SmackDown that one time when the
Or a
new
triple
blood.
threat match. You want to do something? Oh, here, I'm gonna say it straight up, and I don't really care. You want to do it? Do Jimmy versus Shinsuke versus Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu wins. Boom. Problem solved. There. Now everybody's happy because you have Jimmy as a babyface. Heel Shinsuke. Heel Jacob. Jimmy takes a pin because he's a babyface. Bada bing, bada boom. I just booked something for you, Triple H. You're welcome.
There we go. Because again, I love Theory. I love Logan Paul. But even with that, booking decision wise, since Theory, all the champions has just been like a. It's like give it to Jacob Fatu. Make him like crazy.
Hey, when Umaga was Intercontinental Champion, he was a monster.
Bro, and then whoever you see on the roster coming up that you can see as a big baby face, you have him beat Jacob. Not fast, not like have Jacob have that shit for a year, bro. At this point, somebody I love Ambrose, but the fact that Dean Ambrose till this day is still the longest reigning of the modern era, because you get them old fans. No, he's not. Jimmy Piper Wanker. Who the fuck is that?
It was Lex Luger, but I digress.
just like what's his name yesterday? What's his fucking name? The dude on commentary, the old wrestler. I almost said
Ventura.
Yeah, bro. He's saying that nobody has held the title longer than Honky Tonk Man. Motherfucker, do you not know who Gunther is? But that's just but that's their mindset. They like, the old generation don't want to look at the new titles, bro, and be like, nah, it's this guy. No, Honky Tonk Man been overlapped. It's Gunther, bro.
Do a perfect example when we brought up Jacob Fatu because I am interested in this. You know what you could do if you want to transition a good babyface? Theory could be a babyface. He's at that point.
Right there. Look at the comment.
Theory should be a babyface. I don't know what WWE. See, Theory's funny. Theory has promo skills. Theory has
what they need to do. Theory has a great background. He has so much story. He's been a fan since he was a fucking child. So many dreams. All the videos of his father being a. I don't even think he's 29 yet. Maybe he just turned 29. I don't know. But he could be an amazing babyface, bro. They had a shot. I don't know why Triple H, bro, you had Atlanta, Georgia, Bad Blood. Twice he fucked up. You had Atlanta, Bad Blood. You could have had Kofi versus Xavier, and you could have had fucking something happen to where we could have got Grayson Waller versus Austin Theory, or that's where you could have had Theory turn babyface in his home fucking town, where he would have gotten a positive reaction. Because if you watch NXT, you've seen babyface Theory. I get it, the Way was a heel faction, but during the time from when he got kidnapped from Dexter Lumis until not being in the Way no more, that dude was a babyface. The comedy was amazing, bro. Getting yelled at by Johnny Gargano, bro. You're like fucking twice his size, bro. How are you getting bullied by this man? In both things, in muscle and height. Like, how are you getting bullied? But going in the corner, I'm sorry, Johnny. I know I fucked up. Like doing all that shit.
Imagine that as a babyface, bro. Just being that comedic babyface that's still believable.
Bro. And I'm glad other people know the stuff about Theory. It's right there, bro. It worked for a little bit, but y'all fucked up the heel shit when y'all had him go mic to mic with John Cena. Oh, okay, I thought that was something else.
No, but Jacob Fatu champion during this year, absolutely. U.S. title, perfectly fine. You want Austin Theory's babyface?
Sorry, y'all, we're drifting into other things, but that's what happens when you have a podcast. You start talking about everything else because Jacob does deserve a title. What he just did to Braun Strowman is crazy, and shit. I don't know what's going to happen with Theory now with Grayson Waller. I'm mad that they're going to Raw as a tag team. Even if you didn't know what the fuck you wanted to do to split them up, you had the shot right there. Oh, sorry to tell y'all, but Theory, you're going to Raw, but Grayson, you're staying here. But no, we're still getting A-Town Down Under in 2025 now on Raw, which is cool. I get more eyes on them, Netflix, but where are we going? The only positive is Karrion's still on Raw. He lied to The Miz, but Karrion's still there. The Karrion cross effect.
Yeah.
Other than that, I just don't see the build up to Theory because literally they had multiple shots, bro. To him taking all the finishers, to him taking all the pins, to him being the one to get chokeslammed by Jelly Roll,
Right.
for him to be the one to get disrespected on all things, for him to notice, why is it still called the Grayson Waller effect? And nothing comes out of that. He questions it once and it's like, oh, okay. It could be the A-Town down effect, but whatever, right? Like, you know. Hey, Josiah, if you got time, you can hop on real quick and we can talk about this Rumble.
Yeah, if you want to, if you're available. But if not, we totally understand, brother. Because now we're getting close to. This is the first time that
Jelly Roll.
Yeah,
That's
Jelly
my
Roll.
boy.
Now that we're going to the Rumbles, the women's Royal Rumble. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
brother.
yeah. Let's start the women's Rumble just in case Josiah does want to join, and then
Because I know he's gonna talk about Cena, but the women's Royal Rumble. This is one of the few times where I'm kind of at a limbo on who's gonna win.
You see, immediately from being a WWE fan for so long, seeing the Rhea Ripley and Io Sky title tug when neither one of them was champion, I was really sold on Io Sky.
Yeah.
But we have Charlotte coming back. And if we're all being honest, if y'all don't think there's a chance Charlotte could win, you're crazy. Because I don't see, because again, she's a returning star, so we're gonna have to go back on old storylines and all this to see like who's gonna like her and Becky are fine. So I don't see Becky doing it.
That's another return. Becky could return at this Rumble too.
Oh, Becky's definitely gonna return.
She resigned last month with WWE, so I could say I'm not.
I am too. I could see a couple of women. Listen, drop the women.
Yeah, drop the women names. See, if Charlotte wins,
listen. Okay.
Jordan Grace returning. Thank you, Chris.
If they do what I see them doing, same night signing to WWE and she makes a Rumble appearance, that is something. But it's like they're just so high on this Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte shit.
I'm okay with that too. That's the
thing. Literally, I forgot how it went. But on SmackDown, it was either the Charlotte promo came first, and then they showed Tiffany, or they showed Tiffany then the Charlotte promo.
Either way, they're pushing it.
They're pushing it. They're pushing the agenda. So it's like that. Like I said, I thought it could have been Io, but Roxanne, she's gonna make an appearance. She'll fuck over Bayley.
She's gonna eliminate Bayley.
I definitely see that Roxanne's gonna eliminate Bayley. That could possibly lead to Bayley versus Roxanne at WrestleMania. But then I wouldn't be surprised if they keep Roxanne for a farewell tour and have that at Stand and Deliver. Wouldn't shock me, honestly.
No, but honestly, for me,
Jordan Grace, Charlotte, Liv, y'all.
No Liv. No, Liv. I swear to Jeebus if Liv more.
Io, Becky is my top 5. I just don't see what y'all see when it comes to Liv winning, though. Like, y'all really want to go back and deal with Rhea again? Appreciate the 20.
Liv and Tiffany are not wrestling each other. That's good. No, Liv and Tiffany are not gonna wrestle each other. We're gonna see definitely Tiff versus Charlotte. That is what they are pushing for. That is the storyline that even I'm intrigued about what's going on. So I don't see that.
Listen. I'm praying for it. I wish I could just ask her, but even if that's just something she would not say. So I'm hoping, because it would be so amazing to see somebody that we just, hey, what's good, Desmond?
No, here's what I'm gonna say too.
Ooh,
I don't want to. They're not gonna be on Mania. Ooh, that's a hot take.
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie to you. Last year, I was 100%. I knew she was not making that card. For personal reasons and just storyline basis, there was nothing there for her. But this one, I would be surprised if Liv isn't on the Mania card, especially again with 2 fucking nights. I would be shocked because they have stories. You have, again, I don't like that they're going the tag team route. It gives me trolling, but I really feel like it should be Becky versus Liv at Mania. Mm-hmm. You had Liv, besides the Rhea shit, as champion doing nothing but talking shit on Becky. I'm the one who retired Becky Lynch. I'm the greatest world women's champion. I retired Becky Lynch. So if y'all really don't capitalize on that shit, that's crazy. And it don't look like y'all going to, because Monday we have them in a tag team match. And I'm starting to feel like they may be the ones to dethrone Naomi and Bianca. So granted, as I feel how I feel about Liv, it's like, bro, you're gonna have her do all that shit and really just throw her back in the tag division? That's wild.
So for me, honestly, I'm giving it to Charlotte. I think Charlotte is actually going to return. She's going to win. We're going to have Tiffany versus Charlotte. What we do with Rhea, honestly, I don't know.
And then that's the thing too. It's like, oh, Rhea versus Bianca. How? Like,
How?
exactly how? Both are baby faces right
heel?
now.
Who goes heel? Because at Mania, you don't want a babyface versus babyface. Look what happened when we had babyface versus babyface with AJ and Nakamura. One of them had to turn heel.
Look at the storyline buildup we had when it was Sasha and Bianca, and they were baby faces until the last week when Charlotte turned heel. I mean, Sasha turned heel.
Yeah, so no.
The only way I see her on the card is if the tag team titles, but I feel like Lash Legend and Jakara are going to win them. I don't know.
Alrighty.
I'm going to be watching NXT, though. I see Lyra versus Becky for the Women's Intercontinental. But
does Becky need it?
I don't think Becky needs that, though. Not even to be in the match. I feel like she already uplifted Lyra enough. I mean, her being the first IC champion shows enough. You had Dakota Kai right there. But, like, I wouldn't be shocked. But that means off rip, we're getting a heel Becky Lynch. Mm-hmm. I mean, that is when she's at her best. I'm going to be honest with you.
Big time Bex is coming back.
I love Becky, but that year, man, with Bianca, she was making me really not like her.
she did her job, bro.
Her work as a heel was good. So I mean, I could see it, but I'm not ready for the Becky Hogan comments before the match even starts. It's like, and I don't want Becky to beat Lyra for that, because then it's like, really. All right, we're still on the Women's Rumble, but I'm just trying to get through all y'all comments, because that's another thing that's going to change. We are always going to be invested into the comments, and we are always going to be invested into you guys and talk about your takes as well. That's a big change that's going to happen on here on the Juice Up Jobbers.
Because we don't want to hear our opinions. We want to hear your guys' opinions and takes on it.
Do you think? Here's the thing. And I saw this on Twitter. Just like Survivor Series War Games,
yeah,
everybody thought the big return was going to be Randy Orton.
Of course. And
then everybody got upset when it was basically spoiled, spoiled because of Cody Rhodes. He's a Viper, a legend killer, whatever the promo was. But then they did that because there was something bigger for us. CM fucking Punk. With Charlotte being announced and not being one of the surprises, with Jordynne Grace being a kind of obvious, like, really?
Yeah, her contract
who's gonna, like, unless they see it as that being the big surprise, like, oh, she's here, da-da-da. But not only that, we had her last year. She was in the Rumble last year, so it's not really a surprise. Like, I'm expecting Jordynne Grace to be there now that she has no contract. And even then, TNA and WWE work together, so she was going to be in this shit regardless. There has to be a bigger surprise when it comes to the Women's Royal Rumble, when it comes to a return. Simply off the fact, we kind of know Becky's coming back. Maybe that's the big surprise. But the AJ Lee stuff, man, listen, Punk, I never thought in a million fucking years would ever be back, bro.
And he was.
Never. Even when he went to AEW, my shit probably changed by 2%. Hoping that maybe WWE sees Punk, and whenever he's done with AEW, maybe blessings happened. Mm-hmm. Choking somebody just a little bit, happened, and we got him back. So but that's the only thing that gives me hope for AJ Lee. Do I think she's returning? I'm gonna say no, because I'm not trying to hype myself up and then be disappointed again like they did last year.
Okay. But to me, yeah, for me, Women's Royal Rumble. I'm going with the final entrance. Nia was announced, right? I forgot.
Don't even get me started, because I remember years when people were, why do you keep announcing all the participants? I want surprises. And then Nia was the first woman to declare for the Rumble, and for 2 weeks straight, no other woman. Why are y'all not shining light on the women? Why is it only not, bro? Y'all want surprises? Y'all don't. It's like that shit's getting annoying. Y'all want surprises, but y'all want people declaring. They have Charlotte Flair declare. Now you're mad. There's no surprises, bro. There's still gonna be surprises. You just have to wait.
This is a declaration. I know it's not gonna happen, but this is how I would have done it if I'm Triple H in this position. Because, like I said, you have those fans that want the anonymity. They want the people that we don't know who the entrants are. Then you have the other few that want to know who are the participants. The way I would do it is announce 5 people. Announce 5 people at the Royal Rumble. 2 that are possible contenders that could be possible winners to the Royal Rumble. 2 dark horses that are like, maybe, maybe not. And that one person where you're like, you're not going to win. Why'd you announce yourself in the Royal Rumble? That way, everything else is a mystery. That way, you're like, okay, who else is in the Rumble? We got 2 people that are possibly winners. We got 2 people that could be, but not be maybe in the future, and that one person that you're just gonna laugh like, why did you announce you're not gonna win?
Yeah, like Sami Zayn. Come on now.
He's not winning. Sammy's not winning.
But let me see. Before we get really deep in depth, Josiah said he just woke up, so
Let him be.
He said we got it, so he's not joining. But
the men's, because we have our the
no. We're still on the yeah. We still got a lot of questions. People, listen, bro. We like I said, this juiced up jobber is gonna be different.
Final 4 of the women's Royal Rumble.
That's what I'm saying.
Mine is gonna be
go ahead.
Bianca.
Charlotte. Oh wait. Before we do this, Chris, if you're here, because I know you're watching, I don't know if you jumped off to go see, but if you're still here, give us your final 4 too. I'm taking my fucking notes out right now. Something else that's going to change is we're going to start keeping track of our predictions for certain shit.
Yes.
And then at the end of the year, we're going to see, like, I won't do all matches. Like for this, I'm not going to do Rumble predictions like who wins. But final 4, let's see who out of the 3 of us can get the closest to the final 4 for the women and the men's.
I agree with
so
that.
Chris, if you're here, drop your final 4. And even for you guys, fuck it. Like, even for you guys, we can go back in the comments and stuff. I'll take pictures right now. Let's see who could really get the closest. And then the Sunday after, when we do the Royal Rumble recap, we'll see who was the closest. See, we got a final 4 right here for the men's. Right now, we're doing the women's. So again, Alex, let me know your final 4.
My final 4: Charlotte, Bianca, Nia, and Becky Lynch. Those are my final 4. These are my final 4.
You said Charlotte, Bianca, Becky Lynch, and who else?
Nia,
okay.
and then this is just after the fact. This is me. I know you're gonna get upset. Nia's gonna eliminate Bianca and Becky, with Charlotte doing the Hulk Hogan brother toss over the top rope on Nia.
I'm crying.
But it's possible. Don't pass that up on WWE.
All right.
All right. So Sammy put that Liv, Io, Charlotte, and Becky. Solid choices.
All right.
Cody
my final 4 is gonna have to be Io, Charlotte, Bianca, and Becky.
Okay.
So let me just remember that: Io, Charlotte, Bianca, Becky Lynch. Because I feel like, as much as the bullshit I feel for her, I do see Liv being at least final 6.
Yes.
And that is when you can have Becky make the return and possibly be the one to throw her out. Because again, there's so many stories that you could tell for this women's Royal Rumble. 25 people in here. If you just got here, I don't even got to say nothing. Just make sure y'all share the live. Like and subscribe. We're here every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes we go a little early. Sometimes we go on other days. But just keep up to date. Just hit that bell. Y'all know that little gray bell? Just hit that right there, bro. And you'll get notified every time. And if you got the time, come join us. And if you don't, life goes on. We all have things that we got to do. I agree with Axel. They will probably be the final 4. Listen, I'm just going based off of the stories that can be told. Like, you know, again, you have Charlotte and Becky there. You have Bianca there. And that's a final 4 that you are fucking invested. Like, bro, is it going to be Io? Is it going to be Charlotte? It could be Bianca. It could be Becky. The suspense. And then it's like, my main pick is Io. So you have Io in there with Bianca, Charlotte, and Becky. It's like, oh, shit. It's almost like an Asuka moment. Because when Asuka won, you had You had the Bellas there that a lot of people were fans of at the time. I think Charlotte was there too. And it's like, oh shit, I know Asuka's the favorite, but look at all these other participants. Is it gonna? So that's why I went with that Final Four. That's my reasoning. Whoa, that's another person that I keep forgetting could make a return. Jade. Jade will throw out Naomi. Could you see Liv Morgan being the runner-up for the third year in a row? Listen, trolling. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Trolling aside. I do not, because I don't see.
What's the point?
I mean, the only thing that saves it is the old beef with Io and Liv Morgan.
Yes.
Liv Morgan did pin Io Sky. She did beat Io Sky to retain her title. That's the only way I see it, is if they really go all balls in and have the final two be in Liv and Io, and Io gets her get back like that. Other than that, I don't see her being a runner-up. I could see her being top 6, like I said earlier, at the best. Oh my goodness, Liv should immediately get thrown out by Becky. And that's what I'm saying. You could have Liv be the final 6 or something, or technically not the final 6. Then Becky could come out number 30, so that would be the final 7. But you get the point. Like, have Liv get as close as possible, and then Becky Lynch makes her return, and then bada boom, get her out of there. I honestly want Bianca to be the first ever 2-time Rumble winner. Listen, you and me both. Shit. Give her all the Rumbles. Charlotte and Becky finna fight in the Final Four, I bet. That's why I got them there, bro. That's why I got them in my Final Four, because just because they were cool at Survivor Series, they could still be shit there.
Exactly.
But
let's
move on to the men's Royal Rumble.
The muchachos.
Bruh. I feel bad because there's going to be a lot of main roster talent that won't make this Rumble, because I always feel like you should have majority of your Rumble picks main roster talent. Mm-hmm. But there's so many people that could come from NXT. You could have you and TNA. You could have a returning Dolph Ziggler, Nick Namath, whatever you want to call him. You could have you could. Bro, last year we got the women's knockout champion in the Rumble. This year we could have the TNA world champion in the Rumble, bro. Like, it sucks, Josiah. Like, I get it. I get it. Cena should be number 30. And here we go. I told y'all I wasn't bugging. I told y'all yesterday it's a real thing. The Rock number 31. The Rock's coming out number 31. I'm telling y'all, it's a it's a real thing, bro.
You said if The Rock is number 31, he's winning.
Oh yeah. Like, listen, Jeff Hardy. I mean, yeah, bro. And realistically, that could happen. But I see them showing up at NXT. But you know, I would love that. But I'm getting Jeff Hardy back in the WWE with a slow burn, and I'm okay with that. Man said his Final Four is Jacob Fatu, John Cena, CM Punk, and Roman. Holy shit.
Oh, God.
Joe Hendry, number 1.
I believe in Joe Henry.
I could see it. And then you could have Jey Uso come out number 2, you know. 2 over people going at it. Even though I don't like this dude, I feel like number 1 is going to be Sammy. I mean, cool, I'm cool with that. Number 1 don't really win like that, so goodbye. Mustafa Ali appearance.
Mustafa Ali would be a dope surprise entrance. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, the possibility on a return of Big E.
Ooh.
Even though I don't see it right now because they're not doing much with the New Day, like they had them lose to Rey Mysterio and shit, so I don't. That hype for me is gone. But if it happens, shit, y'all want to go big? Then say that. Go. My Final Four is John Cena, CM Punk, Logan Paul, and Roman Reigns.
Logan Paul's eliminating Juan Cena. We've already established this in our booking.
Hey, Desmond. That contract over too. Aleister Black. Listen, it's just so many possibilities. That's why it's not my main prediction because I still got a week, but I, again, would not be mad if this is the Rumble that they go with 2 winners.
No, of course.
My Final Four is Punk, Roman, Cena, and Drew. And then The Rock comes out at number 31. I can't with these.
If you smell dun.
I'm crying. Bad Bunny versus Logan Paul at WrestleMania 41. I mean,
Why not?
I can see it because Bad Bunny did say he feels like he's the best celebrity wrestler. And I mean, if Logan Paul takes offense to that, I mean, I don't see you as a celebrity wrestler anymore.
You're just a wrestler.
You're more of a part-time, thing. So, but it could happen. There's 2 nights of WrestleMania right now. Logan Paul is going nowhere, but it's going to be Logan Paul versus John Cena at WrestleMania. I keep telling y'all this. Logan Paul is going to eliminate John Cena from the Rumble.
Yep.
It's going to sting. Trust me, it's going to sting, but we're getting Logan Paul versus John Cena. If you really want Logan Paul to be that big heel, that's the best way you can do it. Having him throw Cena out, having taken away Cena's 1 out of 3 opportunities to get a legit shot at the title. And then you do it again at the Chamber. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go check out the booking, the fantasy booking John Cena's retirement tour video.
Mm-hmm.
I did a trilogy for John Cena versus Logan Paul.
Josiah's booking.
Oh, Josiah's booking is hilarious. Chris turned that into a 4 something and something second video, so I gotta post that soon. Dominic Mysterio versus Bad Bunny would be interesting. You see, I still see them having it be Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio one more time. I don't know how they're gonna do it. They've kept them away perfectly for once in their fucking lives. 25 people here. Appreciate y'all so fucking much, bro. Y'all don't even understand. But don't forget to like the video and subscribe if this is your first time here on the Juiced Up Jobbers. And again, we appreciate y'all because if y'all Eagles fan or Commanders fans, y'all got a game coming up in 6 minutes. But don't worry, we're almost done. We're almost done. Because now we're going to do the same thing that we did for the women. Because I'm trying to keep a cool prediction thing for the podcast so we could all see at the end of the year, who was the closest on and so forth. So, the men's Final Four. Alex, what is your Final Four for the men's Royal Rumble? Real quick, Ethan Page, give it to me.
No, my Final Four is going to be CM Punk,
Okay.
Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. John Cena is going to be in the final 5, but that's it. He's going to be the 5th one eliminated.
Wow. So Alex has no Cena, bro, in the Final Four. Crazy thing is, I don't either.
I was going to say, what do you...
Because I'm trying to draw some suspense, man. That's what I'm doing. But I don't either. As much people, they're not going to give Cena the Royal Rumble, bro. It's just too easy. That's too predictable. But my Final Four, the first 2 are easy. CM Punk and Roman Reigns. CM Punk, Roman Reigns. I'm going to throw Seth Rollins in there too. If I could spell his name correctly. And Logan Paul. Because it's going to be the Final 5 and Logan Paul is going to be the one to throw out Cena. That's what I really feel like Logan Paul is going to eliminate Cena. So with that, he's going to have to be in the Final 4 or 3 at a point. So Roman, Punk, Seth, and Cena. I just want Seth versus Gunther. I get it. But then they should have never had Seth lose the title in the first place, man.
Right?
Damn. If Seth ends up getting that title back, you should have just kept it on him, man. If Zilla Fatu, what if Zilla Fatu pops up? He's not popping up. Y'all, we got at least 1 to 2 more years before we see Zilla Fatu. 1 to 2. Let him finish out the indie scene. If he wanted to be here now, I guarantee you he would have been here already. If WWE wanted him, he would be here. So give it some time. Let him do his ish. We'll get there eventually. But I mean, that's really it. We went through all 4 matches on the card. We gave our predictions on every single one. We gave our Final Fours when it came to the Women's Royal Rumble and the Men's Royal Rumble.
Yes.
So unless you guys have any questions, we will be moving on to our tier list ranking of all the Royal Rumble winners. Me and Alex did this last year, if I'm not mistaken. It was last year.
No, we did. It was last year.
Me and Alex did this last year. So we are doing it again. But the funny thing is, after we're done, Alex did send me a screenshot of our previous ranking, and we're just going to see if our feelings change for anybody on the ranking or if it's going to look exactly the same.
I know you're going to be the same with a certain somebody, but that's just
What about LA Knight? I mean, he'll obviously be in the Rumble, but I don't. If you have LA Knight win the Rumble, it should have been last year. That's when he was the hottest. Right now, he's simmered down a lot.
Mm-hmm. He's just another guy on the roster.
Yeah, it sucks to say that, but he'll be in like the final 15.
Yep. Let's get that tier list on the way, brother. If you want to get the list first that we did last year, and then go on.
Hold on. There's still questions. Cody, most eliminations for the men. Jacob Fatu.
Easily.
Yeah, easily Jacob Fatu. Yeah. Should Jacob Fatu dethrone Braun Breaker? I mean, if he ends up going on Raw, then definitely. Yes. But give him that U.S. title, bro. Make it mean something again. Are the Street Profits cooked or are they injured? I think Montez is the one injured. They both could be injured, but they're not cooked. Just injuries. Even though I feel like they've been cooked for a while, they never let them win shit. But hopefully they come back soon. And then the last one, do you think Chad Gable gets the U.S. Championship from Shinsuke? Well, as of right now, I think Chad Gable's still on Raw. Mm-hmm. I thought he was going to go to SmackDown. I thought that was the rumor going around, but as of right now, no. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. But all right. You guys can keep asking questions as I go get the whole tier list thing prepared. I have to copy a link and so on and so forth. So just bear with me for a little bit.
I'll read some questions or things that they have in mind that they're going to ask us. Most eliminations for the women, I would say.
Most eliminations?
Maybe Nia.
Yeah, I'll be cheap and give it to Nia again. Sleeper is Jade.
Sleeper is Jade. I feel like it'll be Nia, though.
Sleeper is Jade. Got 3
what if
comments.
Jacob Fatu wins the Rumble if they have plans for him one day? Oh, yeah, that's for the future. That's for the future. Give him the world.
Most eliminations for the women. Austin Theory versus Shinsuke. Well, they're on different brands now, so
that's not possible.
It is what it is. What if Jacob Fatu wins the? Too early. But let me. Where's screen share? Percent. Share screen. All right, we still have all the same things that we had last time.
Yep.
Yes, share screen. Don't worry, StreamYard. I'll get 2 monitors one day. Just give me a second with that, please. All right, guys, bear with me. Don't worry. The addition of a brand new laptop will be happening pretty soon.
And then just HDMI cable, or even then just one laptop and one monitor.
Yeah.
Hear my echo, but it's okay.
Do you?
I thought I did, but I
don't hear an echo. Yeah. All right. So again, guys, appreciate everyone who's still here. I see that there's 18 of y'all. So put your opinions down below too, because if it comes to a point, this is why sometimes when the podcast is just 2 people and doing something like this happens, it's not that bad because we have the comments who, if me and Alex agree on something, or if we can't agree, you guys are, the defining factor on that situation, So let me go over here. I will not be able to see the screen right now. I won't be able to see comments. Alex will be the one letting me know if you guys say anything because I have to stay on this share screen mode. But let's get into it. The very first Royal Rumble winner. Is that Alberto Del Rio?
You know where to put him.
Oh my Lord. I don't think any of us should have to argue. That man's going in D.
Ew.
Like, get him out of here. Again, if y'all disagree, let us know why. Me personally, I'm going off of build up and then after to Mania and stuff, and all together, Alberto Del Rio is straight dud. Asuka.
I think last year we've had her at a C tier, and I'm going to put her on the C tier mainly because they ended the undefeated streak in a way that I didn't like.
Yeah, I hate that it was Charlotte who had to do it because Charlotte didn't even need that. If you were going to have her lose the streak, you could have did it with somebody else.
No, exactly.
But definitely the C tier. When it comes to Stone Cold Steve Austin, he's an automatic S tier, 3-time winner. I mean, all his storylines, in my opinion, after the stuff with The Rock and everything, it's just goated.
Nah. But which one is that one? Is that 2001, 97, or 98? Because I'm pretty sure they have multiple times where he won it. If you look at the pictures, every single one.
Oh Lord, why do they do this, bro?
Is there
Just.
multiple versions of Austin?
Yes, there's multiple versions of Stone Cold.
Let's
Why
just
do
let's
they?
just stick to if they were multiple winners. Let's combine their wins and see how they mattered. Just to make it easy on us, because it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I'm not. We're not gonna sit here and rank every like if they won 3 times or 2 times. We're just gonna do an overall because Shawn Michaels is there too. Cody is there as well. I mean,
Batista's there, John Cena's there.
yeah, we're just gonna do an overall. I'm pretty sure you guys won't mind that because like again, the games are starting now, and I'm trying to get everybody out so they can enjoy it, and I'm trying to enjoy it too because my prediction is crazy for what's gonna happen in this year's Super Bowl. But so Batista again,
I'm gonna give him an A mainly because
two-time winner, but 2014 did feel forced.
So it's A tier is perfect because his 2005 was fantastic.
Even though, again, guys, let me just say it one more time. This is when he won it going into WrestleMania 21, but we're doing overalls. We're not going to go each one because too many double winners. You know, we're trying to get everybody out. So don't say, oh, but that's the 21. Overall.
Overall.
Because isn't this Batista right here? Shit! That's what I'm saying. Like, Batista's right there. Bailey. You know, we didn't do this last year because this was before Bailey was a winner. I'm gonna have to go A.
What's the reason for the A?
Bro, the storyline, the build up, her actually getting her flowers for holding down the fucking pandemic era.
You know what?
Actually getting that moment, and this is when I go back to the screen because I want to see what you guys think.
The reason
do you think Alex is? Do you think Alex is right? Or do you think I'm right? Do you think Bailey's championship, again, build up, the win, the build up to Mania, and the championship win? Do y'all think it's an A or a B?
I'm giving it a B, mainly because of the aftermath of the title reign. Because when she had the title, it was just kind of okay.
Man, said, who was an S? Oh, Batista. I mean,
if the 05, yes, but 2014 derailed it bad.
I get it. But yeah, it's look. If you chose to change it, it looks like we're keeping Bailey at A, which I'm fine with.
That's fine.
Becky Lynch.
S.
I'm gonna have to go S tier because again,
the
build up, the way she got into the way she got into the Royal Rumble, the first ever women's main event, her winning, despite it being a botch or not, I still feel like the end game was Becky Lynch winning this title. So there's that. And again, I see. Oh, well, Cody said A, so if that was going to change anything, shout out to Cody. Like I said, the game started already. I know that's why there's only 14 of you guys here, but we appreciate you for the ones who did stay because, again, I understand football is life. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm more of a, I'm okay to jump in at the second quarter because that's when shit gets spicy. Mm-hmm. But all right, let's get back to it. Bianca Belair, I'm sorry whether y'all agree or not. Bianca Belair is a fucking S. The build up, the moment, the main event, and yes, I know Becky and them had it, but this was the first time, as much as anybody want to say, you had 2 black women main eventing, and again, it was just 2 women. You didn't have the triple threat. It was the first ever. It was the first ever one-on-one women's match at WrestleMania to be the main event. Sasha Banks going on her back to give Bianca Belair the win, and this is why we have the Bianca Belair we have today, bro. It's an S. Cody agrees because it's like, ooh, you got Damian Priest or CM Punk winning the Rumble? I mean, I'm not mad at the Priest one. I'm not mad, but he on SmackDown now, so I know he gonna he gonna step on somebody's toes, and we're gonna start getting something. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I want to say we gave this a C last year because we didn't want to give it a D because it was the first winner.
I'm giving it a C again.
I'll give it a C solely because the first winner and everything like that, but
put that greatest Royal Rumble win.
Yeah, greatest Royal Rumble win is a D tier. Do we even have to speak on why? We don't even see the belt anymore. There was no need to make it a belt. You could have made it a trophy. Making it a belt makes it even worse because, again, Braun Strowman won a belt that he's never able to defend. So who cares about that? Bret the Shitman Hart.
D tier.
Listen, guys, this is when I'm gonna kind of need y'all because Alex is automatically D tier. D for Duggan.
You know what?
Wow, D. D for Duggan. Like we said, we would have put him at D, but since it was the first Rumble, he's the first winner. We'll give him that little bit just to be C tier.
The reason I'll give Brett a C tier mainly because we finally got the aftermath of him versus Yokozuna because Hulk Hogan ruined the first match at WrestleMania 9, so we finally got the give Brett his flowers. But even then, I didn't like the idea of the two winners between him and Lex Luger to the point where Lex Luger won by a DQ, but they were celebrating like he won the world title, and I thought it was dumb. So yeah, just give it to him. Give him the C.
See, yeah, somebody else agrees. Cody said, listen, Cody, and I swear you just started watching us, and look at that. You made a best friend in Alex. This man said C. Yes. I hate Bret Hart.
Thank you. Cody is a real one.
That's what's up. All right, we have Brock Lesnar, another 2-time Royal Rumble winner. But again, we're not going to go by each picture. We're just going to overall on one picture.
B.
Yeah, it has to be B due to the fact the first one it was good, but the second one wasn't fucking needed. It turned into double titles and all this shit, and I just don't need it.
I don't want to discuss it anymore. Let's go. You're already pissing me off.
Yeah, that shit. Charlotte Flair.
I saw someone put C for Charlotte.
If I'm not mistaken, this is when it's her one time she beat Rhea Ripley. I'm gonna go C just because.
Why does she need the NXT title? Why does she need the NXT Women's title?
Especially when WWE doesn't even count the shit like that, because technically she should only need one reign to beat her father's record, but they set her at 14 because they don't count the 2 NXT championships. So again, what the fuck was the point, bro?
Right.
This guy. Oh!
Yeah.
Listen, y'all got to understand for the new viewers and everything like that.
We do not like them.
I could care less. I understand there's people who want to look away and do that, but all it's going to get from me, the highest, is a C. Because I won't take it away from. Wait, we put him where?
Last year we put him in A.
Yeah, and I don't know.
We didn't want to put him in S. We tried to take away the factors of the atrocities that he did. Just for this moment, everything else he can kick rocks, but for the Royal Rumble purposes, just specifically the Royal Rumble, I might as well give him an A.
I'd give him a B.
Let's see what people say.
We have a C from Cody. Another new person that we haven't seen before. Shout out Brandon. Never seen you before. We appreciate you for being a first time viewer. Hopefully you're enjoying the podcast.
Let's see.
He said A, so we got an A, a C, a B, and an A.
Oh,
so I mean,
he retracted his statement, so it's gonna have to be an A.
A, B, B. I mean, if you average that out, I would think it's still a B.
Let's see. What did you put him at? You said C, right?
I'm willing to give him a B solely off of the Eddie Guerrero moment.
6 and 8, 14 divided by 4. Yeah, it's a B tier then. We divided it to B tier.
All right, B tier it is.
I gotta go by GPA. I'm going by GPA status, so.
That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna do GPA because that's the only. Cody Rhodes. Again, last year we didn't have to do this because he didn't win the Rumble yet.
2023.
If I'm not mistaken, let me actually look at the picture. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say we had him at A. I could be wrong, but again, this was before the double win and the disgustingness of why was it needed. But let's see.
Give him a B. Give him a B because his first win was good. As much.
No. Yeah, we gave him a B last year. We didn't even give him an A.
So let's put him at B. B again for Cody.
I'm putting him at C.
Really?
The second one was forced, bro. It wasn't needed.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
It wasn't needed. No, Brandon said an A.
For Cody?
Like I said, we'll take into account y'all votes as well. Great story, but him. hold on. Great story, but him being number 30 drops him to a B for me. So we have 2 C's, an A, and a B.
So 4,
It-
4, 8.
there's too many low.
11 divided by 4. That's
pretty-
a 2. That's
pretty-
that's not even. That's a C tier, bro.
Yeah, that's a very high C if I'm thinking
You
correctly.
dropped down to a C tier.
Yeah, that's a very high C. Drew McIntyre.
A.
Taking into account everything, I don't want to look at everything that we did. I'm putting him an S. The moment, the build up, the after effect, and the fact that winning that championship, he held down the pandemic era again. I'm not trying to look at it right now because I don't want to check everything that we did because that's the whole point of me posting it after.
Okay, so S here.
So yeah, I got him at S, but I want to see where Cody and everybody.
I'm put him at A. You got him at S. Brandon has him in S.
Brandon has him in S. So I mean, anything else, it's like the 3 S's are gonna.
An S will count as a 5-point system. So
Yeah, the S is gonna
5,
overpower
5.
everything else.
5, 5, 4, 13, 14 divided by yep.
All right. Next up, we have Cope. Adam Copeland. Yeah,
So
get it?
So hey, the way I would do it, 2010, obviously an S. 21.
I mean, if that's the case, then both are S's.
I agree. Put him at S.
Like, if you're gonna put the first one at a S, the second one is definitely a S, bro. All that shit with Roman Reigns and the build up before him winning, the storyline. This was the first time that nobody knew if Roman was actually gonna win. Like, you're going up against Edge. It's his last time. Title he never lost. Oh, man.
Okay, S here.
Let me just get up there real quick. Get the Executioner at S. Let me see where everybody else. A, S tier, or A tier. He's going to have to cope with an A. Damn, Cody.
Jesus.
That's crazy. Next up, the Hulkster. Mr. Hulkamania, brother.
Dude.
I mean, taking everything away, if I could, I would say either an A or a B.
I'm giving him an A mainly because we did get the good match between him versus Warrior, which is a babyface title for title. And for a matchup of its time, it was an S tier quality, but also at the same time, when he went against Sergeant Slaughter, that dropped it down horribly. So I'm giving him an A tier for Hogan.
I'll give him an A too. I swear, another new viewer, Vladimir. Appreciate you.
All right,
A
so
tier,
we put B
A
for
tier.
Hogan.
Yeah, so Hogan gets the A.
Okay, Hogan gets the A. I see majority votes for A.
The other Hackshaws. Ooh, I
Big John Studd?
I forgot about that. Hacksaw did win twice.
No, it was Hacksaw and Big John. No, I think that's Big John Studd that you have there. That is Big John Studd.
This is Big John Studd, or is this
No,
Big John Studd?
That's Big John Studd on the CD already.
Oh my God, I thought that was freaking whatchamacallit. All right, so
That's D tier for Big John Studd.
here we go. Damn, they look just alike. Hair is crazy. So where do we put Big John Studd?
D tier, be honest. On D tier, he's the
Okay.
second winner, but nothing came of it. He just won the Royal Rumble, the second winner. Big whoop.
John Cena.
S tier, argue with him. Oh no, 2013 was not needed.
That's what I'm saying. 2013 was
A-tier.
just A
tier.
The first one that I want to see where everybody is for this one. I know the views have dropped and everything, but for everybody there, see if anything. He was an ass champ. Jesus.
No, he won.
He won as the champ. I thought, damn, bro. Like,
He won as a champion.
I mean,
Okay, someone dropped it down to D, so I'm okay with putting Hogan at B. Then, if that's the case, if someone else is
yeah,
Take
then
E tier.
I'm fine with Hogan at B, but Cena is gonna stay at S tier.
A tier.
Oh yeah, A tier.
I'm not. That 2013 one was not it.
All right. Let's try to fly through this because the game is going. Who is
Second
that?
round.
That's British Bulldog.
No, British Bulldog never won.
So who am I looking at?
That's Lex Luger, D tier.
Yeah, D tier. I remember that. Boom. That's
He lost
easy.
by D. He won by DQ. That doesn't count.
Randy Orton is a swift, easy B.
Yeah, mainly because of 2017, he didn't need to win.
Not only that Mania match was ass.
For both of them.
Yeah, because the second one gave us that horror show with cockroaches and other bugs on the mat.
Yeah,
Rey
that was not good.
Mysterio. This is an easy S or an A. I'm gonna go with S.
For Rey Mysterio, yeah. So to be fair, Cody, we did not need twice in a lifetime for 2013. I didn't. I got tired of twice in a
We
lifetime.
really didn't need it because Cena could have definitely talked his way into having a match with The Rock.
Yeah, we could have given that to somebody else.
We didn't need
Realistically, we could
that.
have had CM Punk versus Ryback at WrestleMania for that one.
Yeah,
At the time when we liked Ryback,
at the time, yeah. Rhea Ripley. I'm gonna go. I want to say S,
we
but
were there for the match. The match was good though.
that's what I'm saying. Build up wise, the way she won at the Rumble. Yeah, she gonna stay at S because I'm pretty sure we put her at S last year.
Yeah, I think so too. Flair's an S as well.
Oh no, we put her in A. That's
Oh, we put
crazy.
her in. I think because we were still salty that we didn't get Bianca versus Rhea.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if that's why I went to A. Yeah, Ric Flair. You said S,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
As much as people probably don't like it, that's just
You know
how
where
it
to put
is.
2015. You know where to put 2015.
Yeah, Roman, you're going at D, buddy.
Ronda at D. I don't care.
Yeah, that's just like the Brock Lesnar. It wasn't needed. She really did not need to be the one to win that Rumble. So, on to the next.
Seth is an
Seth
A.
Rollins. Seth,
A.
yeah, Seth is a valid A. The match was but you know the moment, the build up, Seth Rollins actually getting to win the Royal Rumble like he deserves to is dope as fuck. Shawn Michaels, I'm gonna have to go A. Right? We going A?
Let's see. He was number one, and then the second one is when he was the boyhood dream. Give him an S.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
The back-to-back winner. He won it at number one, which is the first person to do it, and then also at the same time, the second match, he did the boyhood dream where he finally won the WWE title, and he won it against Bret Hart. So anything that involves Bret Hart losing is an S tier.
Sheamus.
A C tier. It wasn't fantastic. It wasn't horrible.
And then the match was just like, really, dude.
18 seconds.
Yeah. We already did Stone Cold as an
I think
average.
that's Nakamura. You forgot Nakamura. Nakamura's
Oh
right
shit!
there, bro.
Oh shit!
I give him C tier.
Yeah,
The win was great, but that match was yikes.
and go C tier. Right. Both Asuka and Nakamura winning that year was crazy. Nobody thought that Vince would even do such a fucking thing.
And nothing happened out of it.
Yep. He went back to Vince. All right, now we're on The Rock. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, I guess. A.
Though that match for WrestleMania 2000 was kind of caca. The Big Show realistically should have won, so B tier.
Yeah, this is another time they could have done a double winner, and you know they just did not do it. The Cerebral Assassin, Triple H.
22 was fantastic. I mean, not 22. 2002 was
22.
fantastic. You're a fan of that. 2016, mainly because we hated Roman. We were like, okay, necessary evil. Would a B
Not
work for
even
you?
that. I'd be okay with a B. It's just the fact that he came out number 30 and just beat Roman like nothing. It was just like, really, dude. Plus, that was the time they could have had Dean win it, and I was so upset that they didn't
Rock
fucking go that
A
way.
tier. Not really, because I said WrestleMania 2000's 4-4 way was not good. I'm keeping him at B.
The Undertaker. We have 3 more to go.
S tier.
Yeah.
That match with Batista is severely underrated, but it's still a good build-up match.
S tier. I'm gonna go F. I mean, oh wait, we don't even have F. I'm gonna go D because one, this was not needed.
Why?
It was fucking pointless. What the fuck? Why? And then the last one, Yokozuna.
See, here's the thing, though. Hulk Hogan soured that victory for Yokozuna to where I'm like, give him a C tier.
I'm cool with a C tier too. It's like, So that's that. Again, guys, if you see pictures at the bottom, that's because those are the multi-time winners, and we just did
We
an
just took it all
overall
collectively.
average. So this is what it looks like. So at S tier, we have Stone Cold, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Drew McIntyre, Edge, Rey Mysterio, Rhea Ripley, Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker. At the A tier, we have Batista, Bayley, John Cena, and Seth Rollins. just barely missing that GOAT status. But, again, we were doing overall with build-ups and stuff like that and matches towards Mania and, well, not towards Mania, the matches at Mania, stuff like that. Seth Rollins could have been an S, but little things here and there kept it away. In the B tier, we have Brock Lesnar, that guy, the other guy, Randy Orton, The Rock, and Triple H. Again, I would have put Triple H in C, but, in the C tier, though, we have Asuka, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bret the Shitman Hart. We have Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Charlotte, Cody Rhodes. A lot of people are going to be upset about that, but cry me a river. Sheamus and Yokozuna, who was just the last one that we put on this ranking list. And then in the D tier, we have Alberto Shit Rio. We have Braun Strowman because he shouldn't even count as a winner. We have Big John Studd, who I thought was Hacksaw Jim Duggan. We have Lex Luger. We have Roman Reigns, because do we even have to fucking say why? Ronda Rousey, same shit. And then Vince, why the fuck did that even happen? So there's that. I know a lot of people aren't going to make an F tier for that one. I'm pretty sure you were talking about Vince, which is hilarious because I was thinking that.
F tier. Oh, someone brought up last question. Cody brought it up. The Iron Man for each Rumble prediction. Ooh.
Okay.
I think Nia's going to be the Iron Woman. And I also think that for the men, maybe
it's going to be Jey Uso.
Yeah, Jay is going to be the Iron Man. And Jay's going to be there for 55 minutes and then get eliminated.
I could see Jey Uso, but I wouldn't be surprised if they went with somebody like, let me really think. Because you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it's fucking Sammy.
Oh, God. Well, brother, my battery's going to die. I got to head out to lunch. We'll see you guys next Sunday when we do our
WrestleMania Royal Rumble recap. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Well, I'm out, brother. Love you.
Yes, sir. See you in the chat.
Yep.
Love you, brother. But, all right, everyone. It's just me now. It's just me, Oos. Day one. It's just me, Oos. Now, let me stop. I just really want to take this time to say thank you. Again, everyone who joined the podcast isn't here, but I do see that there are 9 of you here. I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for giving us your time. I want to say thank you for actually joining us because I see a lot of new people. I know majority of you are from my new Instagram. I want to thank TikTok for actually having that issue and giving me the motivation to make that Instagram because now videos are growing, new followers are coming through, and new communication, new friendships could emerge, new topics. People can join the podcast once we start doing open mics and stuff like that. That's the whole thing that I wanted to do with this podcast, continue to build the wrestling community because the wrestling community deserves to be one of the biggest things, even though sometimes we have our ups and we definitely have the downs. The downs are pretty crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to take this time to say thank you. And again, I appreciate every single one of you. As Alex said, the next time we will be going live is next Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern time again for the Royal Rumble recap. But if we do have something that we could do for that Sunday, I would not mind going live after the Rumble because I do want to start doing recaps. So I'll leave that up to you guys. You could put it in the comments right now. I'll put it in the community notes and do a poll, and I'll do a poll on Instagram. What would you guys rather have? Would you guys rather have instant live reactions of the pay-per-views that same Saturday? Or would you guys rather have the Sunday the next day after and we recap it then? Because me personally, I would love, and shout out to you, Cody. 3 years is crazy. Y'all should do a reaction stream. You see, we want to do reaction streams. The only issue with the reaction streams is the fact that when it comes to me, Chris, and Alex, we're all in 3 different time zones. So I know the show all starts at the same time, but when it comes to delays and stuff like that, one person may be ahead of the other, and then that could mess up a reaction. It is something that we're going to look into, but hopefully we can. But as of right now, we'll probably try to give it a try. Right? Anywho, maybe we'll do it for the 2 out of 3 falls or the Cody match, and then see how the delays are, and then we'll probably get off of that. The other thing is the fact volume. We can't have it to where you guys can hear it, but then at the same time, it's like we don't get to hear it. So we also got to figure out how we can do the headphone thing where we're watching it or something like that. But we're going to get to that. But again, appreciate you guys. Love every single one of you. Next week, Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern time, or again, we may go live right after the Royal Rumble. I will keep you guys updated. Until then, y'all be safe, and I will see y'all in the next one, man. Y'all be real. Cause it's just me, Oos.